The sun burned hot. The clouds brought no rain. It was hardest on the very old and the very young. A young boy, the hero of our tale, looked out across the plains, but all that he could see was starvation and death. But still he had to feed his poor old parents and grandparents. So early one day, he started out across the burnt plain. He carried with him a bow and arrow and a bag of parched corn. And as the boy walked, he sang a traveling song to pass the hours. Ya-hey-hi, ya-hey-hi, ya-hey-ya-hey-hi, ya-hey-ya-hey-hi, ya-hey-hi. I just leap from one rock to the next. Oh, ow! The boy accidentally fell into a nest of baby wood rats. The little wood rats fled their nest. The boy knelt down to see if he could help the baby wood rats. Look what I've done. I've ruined your nest. I'll fix it. There. Now, back you go. They look so thin, so hungry. I'll feed them some of my parched corn. It was then that the mother wood rat returned to her nest. My babies, my nest. What is this? You've been feeding my babies. I went out in search of food, but could find nothing on this burnt plain. This bag of parched corn. It's not much, but it would feed your family for a long time to come. I thank you, boy. We wood rats. We must do something for you, boy. She disappeared into her nest, and when she returned, she presented the boy with a quiver of arrows. Take these arrows. They are made by the wood rats. Whatever you aim at with these arrows, you can never miss. Sorry, boy. The boy accepted this strange gift of arrows. He said goodbye to the mother wood rat and thanked her. And she disappeared into her nest one last time. The boy sat very still, for while he had visited the wood rats, a herd of antelope had drawn near. Rising silently, the boy began to fit one of the new arrows to his bow. But could any arrow have such power to aim and never miss? Nonetheless, the boy did take careful aim that day. And then he let the arrow fly. The arrow sailed through the sky, And then the boy sang out to the antelope, telling them to run for their lives, thanking them for the food they would provide his hungry people. Hun, 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 kolewe, Jimmy, kasukwala, kalu, kolewe, hun, 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 run. But it's no use running from a magic arrow. And when none of the other hunters could return with food, the boy fed his whole starving tribe. He became strong from carrying the antelope. He was a hero among his people. But still the drought tightened its grip upon the land. There comes a time in each person's life when they must give something back to the land, back to the people. And so it was that the boy traveled west to the land of the Thunderbirds to see if he could come back with rain. He traveled to a great mountain beside a lake, and there the boy slept. And while he slept, strange storm clouds gathered overhead. When the boy awoke, he found himself stranded high up on a cliff by a nest which held a single egg. Who are you? Why have you brought me here? I am the Thunderbird. I am the bringer of rain. I carry lightning in my claws. There is a serpent who lives in the lake below, who scales the cliff each night to steal my egg. There is but one egg left. If the serpent steals this last egg, there will be no more Thunderbirds, no more rain. What can I do to help you? I have seen that you carry special arrows, boy. I owe my arrows to a mother in her nest. I will help you, or I will die with the Thunderbirds. Watch then for the mists as they rise from the lake below. It is then that you shall see this monster. The boy watched and waited as the mist began to rise from the lake below. Quick, boy, let your arrow fly! The arrow changed into a great tree, breaking the serpent's jaw. Quick, Thunderbird, carry me down to the lake below. There's one head left on the monster. An arrow will not fly through the water, boy. But it was their only hope. She lowered the boy down beneath the waves of the lake, whoosh, where he disappeared and a great battle followed, until finally she called out, "Boy! Boy! He's been gone too long. All is lost." The last head of the serpent began to rise from the lake below. Heveche mana hindresko. The boy defeated the last head of the serpent. But what became of the last egg of the Thunderbird? A young Thunderbird hatched out, and many followed. Rain returned to the land of the Iroquois. And with the rain, the grasses turned green. The buffalo returned in strength, and balance was restored to the earth. And that is the story of Antelope Carrier and the Thunderbirds. And these are but a few of the Turtle Island tales.